Hello everybody, welcome on this hot day. It is hot, it's too freaking hot. And we are here in Italy, the Autodrome of Speed here at Monza, the home of the Tifosi, for the Team Manufacturers event. Was really looking forward to this. It was a good evening, was it not? This was one on Tuesday. I'm a bit late, I've had lots and lots to do. Busy man, you see, I'm a busy man. But nonetheless, we are here, finally getting it done. Got a lot to do. Go through the motions as we do. Chalky 12 put it on pole position on the night. DK10, he was starting in second place. DMK Aldo, the Lamborghini, only getting qualified in third place. Oskis is in fourth. Big Frank, aka Old Crawler, he is in fifth place. Waldy is in sixth. Ricky J is in seventh. Dazzler eighth. Joyce in ninth. We are missing two drivers. Duskiver's work shift, but work is work. So the Mazda driver unfortunately couldn't race with us this evening, and we are missing the Keenleys due to illness. So COVID taking effect there. And this is Monza with no chicane. So it's going to be fun. First corner, well, the first corner it's a kink, and then down to the second chicane. But we will start with Oskis. We don't want that. Let's get over there. We need to press that play button. There we go. This is bonus week as well. So it's all to play for in the bonus week. Everybody in there. It was good. It was good. We are paused. We got 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. We are paused. The revs are up. We are away. And that Lambo getting a beast in start. Oskis just bottlenecked it down there. Got stung. Getting mugged off as well. Slipstream around here will be key. Joycey just barging his way through there. Dazzler's still here in ninth. There's a chalk up the front. Let's get my camera angles back. There we go. DK10 from second to fourth. Aldo up to second. Waldy up to third place. What a start from Waldy. And we have already got a Lamborghini going off in the background. That is Dazzler getting in all kinds of wrong. But we've got Aldo having a look at the chalk into the first corner. Not quite getting it done. Waldy having a look at Aldo there as well. All coming through very nice and clean indeed. But Aldo picking up half a second penalty there. Bit of a corner cut as we enter the first Lesmo. There you go, half a second. Carney can attack, but he can't overtake. It's going to be awkward to get rid of a penalty around here. One can only assume it's going to be a bit of a mate. So he'll have to do it in the slipstream under braking as we come up to through this technical section here of Monza. I do love this section of the circuit. I think it's absolutely stunning. We're here in front of the Tifosi today, putting on the GT4 cars. We absolutely love it. Chalk got a bit of a gap there as well, using all the track to pull a lead. Has been sublime in that Subaru, has it not, all season. Leading the championship so far. Waldy having a look at the inside of Aldo here, heading down to the final turn. DK10 is not too far behind in the slipstream as well. Like I tell you, the slipstream is key around here. Waldy getting that move done nice and clean as like. Aldo coming back. I do believe that Lambo is a little bit faster than that Hyundai, but we shall see, as it is a dogfight all the way down to the second chicane. It's a long old stretch. DK10 will be running that slip there as well. Just gets Oskis in fourth. He's in the fight with a Joyce who's turned up in recent weeks. So Subaru's not running too bad. Ricky J will need to stay in the slip as well with Big Frank not too far behind. Dazzler's all the way down there in the night. But Chalk leading the way on a 151. DK10 is going side by side with Aldo here down to the second chicane. As everybody will go purple, hard on the brakes, big camp of the curb for the Lambo. The Mazda taking some curb as well. Chalk just setting traps. A bit of Mario Karting for the Chalk, just chucking out the gravel for the cars behind. DK10 and Aldo side by side through the first Lesmo. DK10 getting that move done. Aldo has got Waldy to contend with into the second Lesmo. Side by side, as close as you like. Aldo getting that switch. Not quite pulled that one off, so Waldy up to third. DK10 regains his second spot. We shall see. We have got movement all over the field. Oskis in a bit of fresh air, can drive to a pace now, can start chasing after the leading pack. There's no strategy here involved at all. We're running 1-1, running as fast as you like, as hard as you like. Ricky J's in fifth. Old Crawler is in sixth. These two will need to push and pull each other along around Monza. Use a slip. Bump draft to the heart's content. They will need that if they want to move up the grid. It is a power circuit after all. Yes, Wally, how we doing, my friend? Wally's in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. He is here, and we have just been talking about you putting on the moves on now. That has been a fantastic little move as well. Hope you are keeping cool, my friend. Ricky J running wide. That'll give old Crawler the inside line, the faster line to drive out wide, and he'll have to recover, pull his teammate along. There you go. Let's go, Big Frank. Joyce here, he's down in 8th place, got 4,000 loyalty, 400 loyalty points. I was going to go in 10th and 14th second. Yeah, that was unfortunate, but it was really unfortunate. But you haven't missed much. We have just started. This is race 1. We got 2 more to go. So we shall see. Dazzler down in 9th, catching the field slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. This is the lowest grid we've had this season, just 9 on the grid. We're normally about 12 or 13 drivers, but not too bad at all. We've got 1 more round to go after this for the drivers, and we're off to Bathurst next Tuesday. Really looking forward to that. Should be a good old race. Yeah, indeed, my friend, indeed. Well done, everybody, as well. Wally getting that move up to 2nd place, but he's got 900 loyalty points to spend. As has Dmk-Team, he's got 800. Aldo's got 800 as well. They are all cut in the same corner. The penalties around here are not the easiest to get rid of, like I said earlier on. You want to get as close as you can, right up to the car in front, and just slightly lift off. Let that car pull you around. We got Dmk-Team sitting on the fastest lap at the moment at 1:46.777. They're not too bad as long as it's not all the 666s. We don't mind at all, do we? No, there we go. Dmk-Team losing the pen. Aldo losing the pen. Playing that right well, running out wide off the track as well. No grip. Ooh, big slide. Well old. That gives Oscar's 4th place. And he didn't lose all his penalty either. But he'll lose it now. That is it. He is free to go. Oscar's up to 4th, just behind Aldo, who's got some minuscule of a penalty left. He can lose that heading down into the 2nd chicane. No bother at all. So Walder is in 2nd place. Chalk's got 4. He just picked up. Oh, he's picked up the penalty there. 400 loyalty points for Team Subaru as well. Team Subaru picking up the penalties really nearly here. 1.4 as well. I tell ya, it's harsh around Monza tonight. Cutting them corners at a good pace. Ricky J and Frank hanging on to the back of Dmk-Team here. Is there a change of leads from team orders? Not quite putting them in effect yet. Gold Crawler still leading the way in 6th. Big Ricky J is in 7th place. Dmk-Team in 5th. Got more loyalty points. Corner cutting there. It's going to be cutting too much of that corner. The 2nd as well. What's now the 1st chicane for us with the 2nd chicane normally. But yeah, cutting it a bit too much, I would say. We're going to lose that penalty right now. And then that'll bring old Crawler and Big Frank 5th and 6th for Team Renault. The mile 7 teammates done really well this season. These 2 boys, I've been very impressed with their driving. Both joint drivers of the season. They both received some stickers and a DMK mug. You love it. I have been shopping yesterday for Grandmaster prizes. They have been ordered. They are getting decaled up, and I have another one-off mug that's going to the winner of the Grandmaster. It's beautiful, beautiful. I've just got to order the trophy now. It will be nice. It will be nice. So yeah, enjoyed that. Spent a few quid, like, but I enjoyed it very much. Grandmaster season is underway. And we did the VGT minis last week. We did the VGT teammate event last week as well. Ricky J, that's how you bump draft your teammate. Let's get on board. There you go, as close as you like. What a view. Pegging out a 155, 156, and this is artwork. This is artwork. Just pulls out just a little bit there to get his angle on the corner, and knows when he's going to pull off the back end of his teammate here, because we are over speed here as well. We're going to need to brake just that little bit earlier. Let Big old Crawler go, Big Frank, and go. Getting that spot on, riding that curve well. That is the art of bump draft. That is teammates working together, pulling the way around the circuit, and not far off the back of Walder, who has dropped a nugget here, ladies and gentlemen. He has dropped a nugget. He's down to 4th and got 300 loyalty points to go. His teammate is currently running in 3rd place. and the chalk is down to second. We've missed it. The chalk is down to second, and Aldo is leading the way. The double champ, the flying Scotsman, the man with many names, DMK Aldo, with a roar on the side of that car. His #1 fan. You love it. The chalk down second place, running in the top 3, leading the championship currently. He's been leading it for most of the season, to be fair. Been absolutely on fire as the chalk, doing the way for the Drivers' Championship as well. Doing well in the bonus rounds. Everybody's been doing well in the bonus rounds. It is a bit of a dogfight, but we shall get there later on. We've got one more of these to go as well. We are 8 minutes in. We have got 12 left to go. The Oscars is still in third. Wold is fourth. Yeah, Hyundai drivers, the teammates been absolutely sublime this season. Old Crawler has got a gap out to Ricky J and DK10 just locking onto the back. Where's Dazzler cutting off? Does Dazzler cutting some circuit there? But you can do that. You don't get a penalty for that. He's up to 8th. Joyce is down to 9th with 900 loyalty points still to get rid of. But he's in the top 10. It's a DK10. Coming right on the fire is Ricky J from that Mazda. That Mazda was an absolute wardrobe to drive, but it had all the straight line speed in the world. Still sitting on the fastest lap right now. So far so good. It's a bonus point, is it not? Was clamping the curb on the entrance there, getting that car up on its 2 wheels. It's about as good as it got for me on the night. We've got Old Crawler to deal with next. We shall see. He's got that gap out as well. He's catching. Chalk is on the back of Oskis. I think Oskis has got that move done through the Lesmos. Chalk retaliate. Tyre is looking pretty good. It is only run on 1. The fuel is only run on 1 as Oskis runs wide there, puts himself in the kitty litter and round he goes. That is not good at all. He's got to wait for the traffic to pass. He is going to now fall down the order. Light up them rears. That is how you recover. That is an A1 recovery right there. Scrub off the dirt. Let's go again. As Joyce comes through as well. That is Oskis, 2nd to 9th in the space of a corner. Morning, Mr. C. How are you, my friend? I hope you are well. I hope you are keeping cool. I hope you are well. We are getting over to the big boys racing in just a little while. We have got 2 more Team Manufacturers events to do. We've got the reverse grid and the bonus round to do. And then I'm going to take a little 5-minute break, and then we will boot up again and get the get the Grandmaster Leagues going. They was good, was they not? So Oskis recovery drive. He has got 9 minutes to recover, but I dare say that is all but said and done over with right now. As Aldo still leading the way, 146.8, not too far off the fastest lap in the Team Lamborghini. It's not too bad at all. Sponsored by DM5 Vinyl Designs. Chalk's now recovered to 2nd place. We'll see what he can do with Bad Aldo leading the way. The champ, the double champ. Waldie back up to 3rd place. He's on the podium. DK10 is 4th. Got off a 2nd to get rid of. Now down to 4th. Old Crawler running well in 5th. Dazzler up to 6th place for Team Lamborghini. Ricky J not too far behind. He is in 7th place in the smiley logo. The Wrecking Ball McGann. Kids in the pool, yeah, that's where they need to be, bud. It's only going to get hotter this afternoon, and it's 20 degrees outside right now. My blinds are shut, my curtains are shut. It's as dark as you like in here. Keeping cool, drinking the water, wipes up the hairdressers. Let's get some comfort done. Gotta love it, have you not? I've already started jotting down what we talked about, Mr. C, about the big league, the career league, the boys to men, as you do. But I'll talk to you about that on the Dog and Bone a bit later on. Yeah, I thought of a way of introducing everything, but not as a single race, but we could do like a career season where it's events as well as single races like these. Would be good. So Joyce here, still down the arse end, got 800 loyalty points, but he's still picking up points for his Team Subaru, not running too bad at all. Aldo still leading the way from the truck, who is now coming under fire from Waldie in 3rd place. He's just on a 146. Truck's currently sitting in the 147, so he's half a second faster a lap is Waldie right now for Team Hyundai. good entrance onto them curbs as well. DK10's got the flying McGann behind him, clamping the curbs all the way through there. Old Crawler has got that Lambo all over his back door as he looks into the first Lesmo. Not going to get that move done there, Dazzler. Not right there, but should get a good exit out of Lesmo too. Mighties are fighting. Ricky J's down in 7th place. Any offs, he won't mind. That McGann was pretty prolific through the 3rd sector. It was pretty good indeed. But Dazzler is looking at Old Crawler. Old Crawler is looking at DK10. You want to take as much curb as you can through it, but not too much that it fires the car wide. You don't want to clamp too much of that curb either, otherwise you get a penalty. Yes, mate, you do it. In my head, it sounds brilliant, but you know, you're a seasoned pro yourself, you know more than me. So I'm not used to putting big events together, but I think it will be a good one to see. I really do. I really do. We get a mixture of everything. It will be really good. Really looking forward to it. Chalk, what can he do? 146.8 now. He is on par. Aldo's just dropped off the pace to 147, so Chalk is faster than Aldo as it sits right now with 5 and a bit minutes to go. So he's going to need to drop the hammer at some point if he wants to do anything about this guy up front. He don't become a double champ for nothing. And Chalk just missing out last season, finishing around in 2nd place, just ahead of Mr. C, but just behind Duskiver. We're leading into the last race at Bathurst. He was 6 points behind. Overall on the night, Duskiver won out of that one, a 27 point gap on the end of the night. It wasn't a great night for the Chalk around the Bathurst. We did run it in the dark, but it was... So am I, my friend. That's what partnership's all about. So am I. You love it. You absolutely love it. Can't wait to get in them minis on Monday, what? Do love them minis. That was great. The racing was absolutely prolific. It was bang on, got to be said. Scrapping all the way around the field. Talking of minis, you want to get involved in a mini event, head over to Tanzo on Facebook or www.tanzoracing.com, or is it .co.uk? Check it out, the webpage. The minis is on there. That runs on a Monday night. That is commentated on by Dark Smoker himself. You absolutely love it. Check him out on YouTube. So Aldo leading the way by about a second and a half, and Chalk's got about a second to avoid. He's currently running in 3rd place. DK10 is off the track again. He is currently in 4th. Dropped Old Crawler by about 2 seconds. We've got Ricky J, who's done the Dazzler for 6. Literally knocked him for 6. He's now in 7th. Offskis has got 700 loyalty points to get rid of. And the Joyce here just picking up penalties for fun. He don't like being on his own. And then wants a companion. His companions right now are 1,000 loyalty points. So it is what it is. And we've got a battle brewing here. These two are pretty close. The Chalk and the Waldet rounding out your top 3 podium positions. Yeah, it is, mate. It's going to be epic this season. Really do believe it. I really do believe it. The lads have been waiting. They've been patient. And they're all here. We've got new drivers as well. So, you know, we're learning all the time and evolving all the time. Fantastic. Any more people get involved, Mr. C? We can talk about opening up a second lobby. And then we can promote and demote. Yeah, that would be good. Would be really good. The Chalk has made a boo-boo right here. Baldy's took 2nd place. The Chalk has gone off circuit. He has dropped 5.6 seconds in that sector alone. He has had a mere, not like the Chalk, been pretty on board this point. But still in the top 3 nonetheless. DK10 not too far behind now. He's been in the 147s and the 148s like a merry-go-round. You don't know what time he wants to set. The 148s, 147s, where's Big Frank? 148s, 149s. But they're not fast in a straight line here. There's a downside to Monza and the car selection, but running a well in 5th place right now. He's fending off the Lamborghini. Ricky J just got attempts to get rid of that penalty, can lose them in the first chicane. Oskis picking up penalties again. That'll be through the fast section of sector 3. Joyce still got 1.1 to get rid of. Aldo still leading the way. Took the fastest lap at 1:46.337, and he's going 6 tenths faster again into the second chicane. Got that spot on, did he not? Yes, he did. Walden in second place, getting sideways through there. You don't want to do that when you've got this man chasing you down for second place. Getting a big clamp of that curve there. Walden getting it sideways there in that second chicane. You don't want to be doing things like that. Not when you've got the chalk run too far behind. He will gladly chase you down for second place and retake his spot, will he not? DK10, whoa, nearly 2 seconds there. That's not going to be good. Even if he does catch the chalk, he cannot overtake with penalties. You cannot overtake, but you can defend to... I can believe I have 23 seasons, ladies and gentlemen. 23 seasons of the minis run by Mr. C. Mr. Cutler himself in Tanzo. Absolutely prolific. Absolutely prolific. 23 seasons. And it's still going strong. New drivers joining all the time. Don't be scared, get involved. DK10's getting involved with the gravel again as he loses 2 seconds of a penalty. And that is bringing Old Caller into show. The 5th. There they all are. Old Caller, Dazzler, Ricky J. Recovering Oskis, who had that moment. And the Joyce picking up penalties for fun. Oh no. Here we go. This is a big rundown now. This is going to be the final lap for these pair. I think it's DK10. Is he going to get another lap? No, he's not. He'll come home in 4th. Old Caller will come home in 5th. Dazzler 6th. Ricky J, good points for Team Renault, will come home in 7th. Oskis then will finish in the 8th. And the Joyce will come home in 9th. I'll see him over their line. The boys are only just going up to the first chicane, shall we say. Joyce rounding out your top 9. Congratulations with loyalty points as well. Would like to get rid of those before. But we shall go again. Aldo on his parade lap, his victoire lap, shall we say. Rolled it. Ooh, he's got 400 loyalty points to get rid of. How far behind is the chalk now? Not too far indeed. If he can put a bit of pressure on, because Waldy has got to lose that penalty. Chalk will do well to get a bit of a slip. Aldo just heading up to the chicane section there. Not braking a bit early either at all. There you go, 3, 2, 1. He's got attempts to get rid of. There's Aldo. We'll keep an eye on Aldo and these two. Now I think Waldy has got that one done safe. Just needs to brake a little bit earlier into this final section. It should be grand. Aldo rounding out the top corner. Led for a majority of this race from the chalk, who made a boo-boo. So Aldo will be the victor of the first race this evening here at Monza. Congratulations, Aldo. Just where he likes to be. You love it. Congratulations, Waldy. He's running in 2nd place. I don't think that penalty is enough to drop him back behind the chalk, but there you go. Gets rid of it before he crosses the line, just finishing in 2nd place. So chalk finishing in 3rd place. Buds in. That was good. That was good. We'll load up race 2. Race 2 here at Monza, the reverse grid race. 20 minutes reverse grid. You love it. Tyre wear not an issue. Fuel wear is not an issue. The only downside to Monza is your penalties. So we're going again with a Joyce starting on pole. Ofskis will be hoping for a better race there in second place. He wants to get off the line and get gone down the road, but he has got him again to worry about. And Ricky J starting third, Dazzler starting fourth, aka Old Crawler, Big Frank starting in fifth, DK-10 will start in sixth, Chalk will start in seventh place and be hoping for a better race himself. Wold It will just want the same again, points for points, finishing second last race. He will start in eighth. Aldo will start at the back of the grid here in ninth. We're going to stay with Aldo. And then start from the back of the grid at all this season, but we shall see it from his point of view. Let's go. Now we're away, chalking that four-wheel drive screw, getting a run off Old Crawler there. Rolled it round the outside. Aldo down the inside of DK-10. That Mazda has got no legs at all. Old Crawler down to seventh place. Rolled it up to sixth. Getting in the toe of the Chalk. He want a slingshot around him. Just having a look at a move here. Chalk is all over the back door. Dazzler screaming down the inside. Getting a 2-for-1 here. Causing a bit of fracas. Rolled it. Following him through for fourth. We're going to have a look here with Wally braking hard on the brakes into the first chicane. Little bit of a bum tap there from the Chalk, but no bother. Joyce hanging on to first place, picking up half a second as well. Team Hyundai firing herself up the field, getting it done. Wow. Fantastic driving, Wally. Fantastic indeed. Team Hyundai. Oh, a little bit of a lean on there from the Joyce and Ofskis. That will always happen going into them Lesmos side by side. But the Joyce down to third from first. Team Hyundai will do well to work together here. First and second want to pull each other through. Joyce is currently close up in third place. Got off a second, can't overtake with that penalty. Try and lose it now. But he's overtaken. He can't really do that. And Dazzler not too far behind either. The two Lambos sandwiching the Chalk here right now. There's a cork in the bottle. Yeah, Hyundai's Dazzler 2 bikes, going 3 wide into the last corner. It's all carnage here. Let's keep it clean. Let's get through. Dazzler, a big lean on there on Ofskis. That's pushed Woldy out wide. And down the grid he goes. Recovered nice. Bit of a tank slapper on his recovery, but kept it clean. No contact made there. That was all Dazzler. The big lean, the big send down the inside. Onto Ofskis. Pushed Ofskis onto Woldy. That was not good at all. And I do believe we are well over 3 wide here. Team Lamborghini versus Hyundai. Dazzler's up to second with his teammate in first. Who's going to give out here? Going to be as careful as you like. Oh, that was Dazzler. That's just caused absolute carnage. Dazzler took out your teammate, but sad. Bit of a lean on. Joyce leading the way. The kicking and screaming Dazzler, 67. He is there in second place. Ofskis is in third. DK-10 fourth. Woldy fifth. Chalk made contact with Aldo through no fault of his own. He's in sixth place. Old Crawler, aka Big Franks, is seventh. Aldo got clipped by his teammate heading round that corner. It's a weird corner to make contact on, but he did it nonetheless. Forced his teammate out wide and onto the gravel. He's down in 8th. Ricky J's got a long way to go. 3 minutes in and down in 9th and got no straight line speed at all. So we shall see. And the Joyce is off. He fancied a bit of rallycross, just fancied a bit of excitement. And got 1.5 to get rid of as well. Oh, it's all go here at Monza this opening round. And we've just seen there Ricky J. I do believe he was having a look at Joyce there for a second, but I don't know what happened there. It's 5 down the order again, down in 9th. Might have been a bit of a moment. One may never know. One may never know. Chalk currently in 5th. Woldy 4th. DK-10's got 1.4 to get rid of. Ofskis is Lambo in at Chalk. Dazzler. It's a long run down there. Maybe that Lambo is slightly faster than the Hyundai, but it's not looking like it right now. You need to keep it clean through here. Dazzler's got the edge. Ofskis will chuck back in the slip. Woo. boys. Nothing crazy. Been a lot of improvements this season. Yeah, we do get door banging, we do get the odd move like that, but you have to pick and choose your moments. You really have to pick and choose. So, but you know, if you can't make a gap, then you shouldn't be racing. That's the motto. But it's what one famous man once said. But there's making a gap and there's forcing other people's off the circuit. But yeah, we shall see. We didn't get anything in the stewards about this, so is what it is. Dazzler leading the way from Oskis. Dmk-Team can do nothing about that half a second because we're going to try and drop a nugget now. We dropped one nugget, but we have got Wally right behind us in the Hyundai, and he's not afraid to use it. Chalk's not too far behind either in the Subaru. Still got a long way to go. 15 minutes yet to go. There's old Crawler who's got Aldo, the recovering Aldo behind him, and the Joyce is not too far behind either. Picked up another penalty. Must be competition with himself to see how much he can pick up and how fast he can lose it. He's not losing it very fast right now. It is a bit of a painful circuit when you get penalties like that. It is a power circuit and they're very hard to lose. They don't deplete as quick as you'd like them to. So they break the activation of braking points on this circuit. Where we brake, it's not where the point system is where you reckon you could lose your penalties, but yeah, it's pretty harsh. And Ricky J, very far down the order in 9th. But Dazzler went purple again, just over half a second. Oskis is in 2nd place, not too far behind Dazzler. Boldit has got the chalk in Dmk-Team now in 5th. Chalk's up to 4th. The Dmk-Team having a moment there. Chalk's currently sitting on a 46.89. 6. Great like that by the Chalk, putting on a charge. You need to for his Drivers' Championship. We have got the VGT Minis, the bonus round coming up after this, around Blue Moon Infield. Should be a good crack. Should be a good crack indeed. So what's the plans for the days, boys? What have we got planned? Apart from sitting here watching me talking naff. I've literally got the house to oneself. The wife and the kid, like I said, at the hairdressers. They'll be here till 2 o'clock. So we'll get these done while we can, as we do. Did anyone see the women's football last night? The women was on fire, was they not? I'll tell you what, I watched one goal. I clicked on last night. Watched one goal, absolutely blessed. Fired it into her feet. I don't know her name. But anyway, fired this ball into her feet, striker's feet. She spun on it, took a 2 touch, and then put it in the back of the net. That was bad. And then the missus says, "You're putting film on." So we ended up watching Morbius, or whatever it's called, the Marvel vampire film. And to be quite fair, it was bloody brilliant. It was really good. The CGI in that film was absolutely banging. What it was said. If you haven't watched it, watch Morbius. Very good. I am going to watch that new Nicolas Cage film this eve. Yeah, it looks quite good. The story of Nicolas Cage. We don't have a bit of Nicolas Cage in this house. So yeah, very good. But Dazzler, very good up the front, still leading the way. 147.0, 147.1 for Oskis, who is just in the slip. So not too bad at all. The Chalk is up now to 3rd place. He has done Moldy for 3rd. We'll have a bit of a slipstream train happening right now. You see Aldo getting it sideways there, coming through the 2nd. Lesmo, who's got old Crawler in 7th place just behind him. He's trying, he's pushing. And these 3 in a bit of a slipstream chain with Dmk-Team taking a big banging of the curves here. We don't have to do too much of that. That car does look better on 2 wheels than it does on 4. It's not a bad car to look at. It's very touring car-esque, but in some of the tracks it's just right way to drive. I don't know if it's just the way I drive or the way that car is, but yeah. Oh, with a little bit of a bump in here. Dmk-Team bumping the Chalk up his rear end, putting him off, losing 3rd place. So Dmk-Teim backed out of that, leading the 4th place. Just broke a little bit late. We'll see if we can repay the favour. Getting right up on the back row of the chalk in the slip. Bit of a bump draft going on here. I was trying to have a look, but we're not quite there yet. Have a look around the outside, tucking back in. It's not quite happening. Subaru driver doing well there. Not too bad at all. Oh, deep on the brakes was the chalk, as was Dmk-Team. Got that one pretty good, to be fair. Got the run on the chalk. Aldo's not too far behind either. Just get through this first Lesmo. Onto the second Lesmo. Why these are scrapping, Aldo will be catching, and he's bringing Old Crawler along for the ride as well, who's not doing too bad in that McGann, to be fair. Hanging on to the coattails of Aldo, got to be said. Joyce is up to 8th, got Temps to get rid of. Ricky J now down to 9th place and just a little bit off the pack. Dazzler's got a bit of clear here, sitting on the fastest lap of a 1:46.718 to Offskis, who's on a 1:47 flat, which is not too bad at all. He's not too far ahead of his teammate, as is the chalk, and Dmk-Team not letting him go anywhere. I'm going to try and fire it down into the last corner, are it? No, not quite. Two different lines here. Chalk taking a tighter line than Dmk-Team. Well, 10 minutes, we're 11 minutes in, 9 to go. Was a good evening's racing, to be fair. Well, like I said, we are missing 1 or 2 drivers, but the racing more than made up for that. It was entertaining, was it not? It was very good indeed. The minis were just as good, and we will get to them shortly. Then we will head over to the Grandmaster. Really do enjoy that Grandmaster event. Really do enjoy that. Can't wait for that. Multiple league winners I'm hoping to produce, as I have done over the course of the season. Well, course of the time I've been running, I've produced a double champ, a new champ, another new champ, and I'm about to crown, after Bathurst, a Manufacturer's champs as well. So, yeah, really looking forward to that. About it. Oh, Dmk-Team's got just under a second to get rid of. And he don't want this man behind him when he's got to get rid of it, which is going to be hard enough defending from the chalk. Never mind losing a penalty in front of him as well, but we managed to lose 2 Temps. We've got 7 Temps to get rid of, and the chalk under our arms. Not good at all. Not good at all. 8 minutes left to go, and the chalk is right on the back door of Dmk-Team, and he's going to throw it, sail it down the inside. That 4-wheel drive Subaru is red hot on the brakes. Dmk-Team having a look. He can't come back, but he's in 4th right now. He can't come back. That's probably because he had the inside line rather than chalk's outside line. That's probably why. There you go. Just give that place. Not going to do us any favour. I've seen on 46.9, chalk's on a 46.8, 46.9 for Waldy. Offskis is still in the 47s, a 48. Dazzler leading the way for Lamborghini. Team Lamborghini in 47s now. Getting a little bit sideways there, a little bit skirmish. Bit feisty opening couple of laps, but you know, we expect that in some parts of some tracks, but yeah, I have to keep my eye out. Just a little bit keener on the racing, I reckon. Oh, Chalky is off and he's gone sideways. Get the power slide on. Oh, that would have been an epic save. Power out, make it look good. And he did, he recovered it really well. Didn't make love to the barriers. Just got the oversteer, the understeer, the oversteer. Tried to catch it, fired him out left, fired him out right. Yeah, down to 6. Dmk-Team has lost the place to Aldo, who's in 4th place. Dmk-Team currently running in 5th. What can Aldo do about the Hyundai teammates just up the road, not too far, setting the purple sector as well as Aldo by 5 milliseconds. So Lamborghini pushing on. We will do well to stay in the rear end and slip of that Lamborghini, if I'm honest, because in that man's hands. It is a beast, and there you go, another half a second penalty for DK10. And the Joker's got old Crawler to contend with, and old Crawler will be thankful for a bit of slipstream, I would imagine. Pull him along around the circuit, will do well. Pretty good, that McGann in the corners, running it out wide there is old Crawler. Losing a bit of ground on the chalk, but he will still be in half a second, get a bit of slipstream as well. It is pretty good at picking up the slipstream, is that McGann. Once it's in the toe, it will stay there. It is pretty good. The Joyce not too far in 8th, Ricky J 9th. Laslott still leading the way. Got a bit of a gap to the Team Hyundai boys in 2nd and 3rd. Good order of points for Team Hyundai at current. And 13,000 personal best there for Waldy. Aldo still leading the way from DK10, who's got 4 attempts to get rid of. Bashing them curds like a trooper. Don't want to lose too much pace to Aldo. We'll let him push on. Try and maintain it if we can. Aldo went a little bit wide there, holding it really well. That Lambo is 4-wheel drive. It's not an off-road car, but holding that really well as we clap the back end of Aldo there. We'll give him a bit of a boost. As we try and lose a bit of toe. Some penalty points as well. As Chalk's got a bit of fresh air to Big Frank. Joyce not too far behind, got 9,000 loyalty points to get rid of. Ricky J and the Hyundai boys. Probably some team orders coming in here, 2nd and 3rd at the moment. But he has been catching, so unless the team orders have came into effect, we may never know. But Waldy then moves up to 2nd place. That's Oscar's down to 3rd. Still a good order of points nonetheless. For the manufacturer's table at least. Driver's table is just as important. And that again is teamwork at its best. Bump draft in the eye, Evan at your teammate as close as you like. We did see that in race 1. And this is how you work together, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you get your teammates around the circuit at a fair rate of knots. And this Dazzler just in front, braking deep on the brakes into the 2nd chicane. Nice and easily over them curves as well, running well for Team Hyundai. That was a bit harsh. Picked up a 2nd penalty for that. That was harsh to say that it followed him straight through. Needed to get one as well. That was weird. Must have registered that as 1 car rather than the 2. DK10 runs it just a little bit wide. Got rid of his penalty. He can charge after Aldo now if he so wishes to. Let's go get that 4th place. Not really pulled away as quick as I thought he would, Aldo. But don't rule it out yet. The Chalk's in 6th place. Not too far ahead of old Crawler and the Joyce. Still got penalties. And I do believe Ricky J's catching just a little bit. Just a little bit. We have got 2.5 minutes left to go. What can Team Hyundai do about this Lamborghini up front? Not a lot with 600 loyalty points. Oscars is just off a little bit further back. But it'll do well to lose some of that. Lost attempt so far. Very, like I said, very awkward to lose them around here. Very awkward indeed. Team Hyundai putting on a show. That boy DK10. This car was absolutely legendary in the straight lines. We got half a second blue. That is a personal best of 1:46.4. It is not the fastest lap of the race, although I wasn't trying. I was absolutely trying my hardest. It was absolutely savage. We're just picking up the toe here now. This car was a beast. It did want a 7th gear. I reckon it would have gone absolutely blessed in the 7th gear, but it didn't have one. No, and we're not going to fire it down the inside either as we go purple sector 1. You love a purple sector. Get into Lesmo 1. There's a right weird car to drive this was. The gearing for it seemed wrong for the corners, but it worked well once I got used to it. And we've got an off. We have got an off. We've got to come out of it. We have got an off. That is rolled it off and in the barrier. We did see a straight line moment there off the second Lesmo. That is dropping him down the order like a chart topper. He is now down in 7th place and rejoining, and that is GT Physics and dirt on your tyres. Fire them up, light them up, let's go. Where's Ricky J? He has just done the wall as well. That is molded. Down in 9th. Still trying to get it rejoined. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Hyundai was doing absolutely fantastic. But Oskisten will take 2nd place. DMK Aldo will take 3rd. And not too far behind either. On a 146, 3.8 or 386 even. And there you go, 146.286 that time around. He is absolutely flying. We don't want that button, we want that button. There we go. DK10, this is the final lap for some. Is the Chalk going to get another lap? We shall see. No, he isn't. He'll finish 5th. O'Calla will finish in 6th place. Joyce will come home in 7th. Ricky J will come home in 8th. Eventually, there we go. Rolled it. What would have been? What would have been a straight line moment at least. 2nd Lesmo straight off into the gravel he went, and he's off again here. He is in 9th. Dazzler still leading the way in 1st place. From Offskis in 2nd, who has got the ever chasing Lamborghini on the podium just behind him. He's pushing his Aldo. He is absolutely pushing. 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th, all on the same bit of tarmac. A couple of seconds separating the 4 of them. Aldo is pushing. That's purple sector again. I'm not quite sure he's going to get it done. Probably would have wanted another lap. The pace is running that so far. Might be just getting a whisker of slipstream these lot. A little bit further back than we needed to, but we're going to stay with Dazzler. Kung Fu King. Kung Fu'd his way through the field and moved up the order into 1st place. Congratulations Dazzler, winning here at Monza, race 2. Oskis will come home in 2nd place. Congratulations my friend. Aldo will take the fastest lap again, a 145 that lap, rounding out your top 3. Wow. That was very good. That was very good. Right. It was very good indeed. We don't want that. We don't know why we're seeing that. I really don't know why we're seeing that.